Probably the most common greeting that, you hear, particularly among believers, is God bless you. And we say it not just when people sneeze, we say, God bless you. Have you ever thought about what in the world does that mean? What's a blessing? How do you define a blessing? Would you know a blessing if it slapped you in the face? I mean, the Bible says that sometimes a problem is a blessing. So when you say, God bless them really great, he's saying, given a bunch of problems? Really, what in the world is a blessing? And if you pray for God to bless somebody, how do you even know if it's happened or not, if you don't know what a blessing is? The word blessed in the Bible is the Greek word makarios, makarios. And makarios is the word for happy, happy. It is the word for happiness. To be blessed is to be happy. To have a blessing is to have happiness in your life. And when Jesus talks about you're blessed if you do this, you're blessed, he's saying you're going to be happy if you do this. It's the exact same word. Now today we're going to begin quite a long series through Jesus' most famous sermon. It's called the Sermon on the Mount. And Jesus begins the Sermon on the Mount by talking about 8 ways to be blessed by God. You could call it 8 ways to be happy. This week, as we start the series, I want us to look at just the first 6 words of Jesus' most famous sermon. And the first 6 words the first word he starts with, blessed. Now, I like that. God starts teaching with a blessing. He doesn't start with, let me give you 8 curses. He gives you 8 blessings. That's my kind of preacher. And he says, let me tell you 8 ways to be happy. That's the first things Jesus talks about in the Sermon on the Mount. Here's what he says. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.